Okay, so the plan today is to work on the arc line. And the arc line is the sixth body. In Kundalini Yoga, we have 10 bodies. And the arc line is specifically important for women because we have two of them. Men have one, goes from earlobe to earlobe up over the forehead, so it's the image of the halo. And women have both that one and one that runs across the nipples, from nipple to nipple. So we have extra sensitivity, we have extra power if we learn how to use it and not abuse it. So the work we'll be doing today, meditations and kriyas and chanting, will be to strengthen these arc lines. It's a protective mechanism. I've heard it described as if the aura, this 9-foot energy field around our body, is our vehicle that we're driving around in through the universe, the arc line is the steering wheel that helps direct us and get us in the direction that we need to go. So that's what we're going to work on today. So let's come sitting up straight with the eyes closed and take some nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just let all the breath come out till you're actually collapsing your rib cage and your shoulders and just literally releasing in a deep, deep sigh, like a sigh of all of the woundings and burdens and challenges that might be in your life in this moment. Just let them be felt in your body with that exhale. And then on your inhale, let the shoulders come up and straighten and move back, and let the heart lift, and just practice that experience of bouncing back, rebounding from whatever burdens and challenges are in your life in this moment, knowing that they're here for a reason, even if we don't know what that is right now. Trusting the process, trusting the experience, whatever it is. Good. Feeling your sit bones connecting to the earth beneath us, Mother Earth right there supporting us in every moment, in every experience, giving us everything we need. Just feel her presence, acknowledge her, thank her. And bringing your attention up to the top of the head, to the crown center, and feeling a just gentle, sweet, subtle opening there, allowing yourself to connect with spirit, with your guides, with your angels, with whatever it is you want to draw more and more into your life. And then feeling into this spine that connects the sit bones, the tailbone with the crown. Just breathing all the way down to the tailbone on the inhale, and then on the exhale, breathing up and out of the spine and all the way through the brow point. Inhaling down into the tail, exhaling up and out through the brow. Just noticing any sensations, energy, images, visions that are there in your spine. And just juicing up the vertebrae to begin to move the energy by bringing the hands in front of the heart center, rubbing as briskly as you can, noticing the sensations there in the heart. Keep the breath long and deep. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Really sigh it out, let it out, let it out. Rub as briskly as you can. The eyes are piercing through the brow center. Your connection with your arc line, your intuitive guidance, your spirit, your inner wisdom. Good, rub, and we'll tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, calling upon whatever strength, support, resources, nourishment you need for this day, for this moment in your life. Bowing to the wisdom that's within you and that's with all around you, in every circumstance, in every experience that you meet. And the thumbs come into the heart center, elbows out wide, shoulders resting down, chin tucking in. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. And inhale to tune in. Om. root tight, pelvic floor, tailbone, perineum, low belly. Squeeze it tight, pressurizing the lower part of the body, bringing the energy up the spine to the heart center. And exhale, release the root. And again, inhale deep. And a little more deeply, sip in some more breath, lock it in, press the palms, squeeze the root tight, tuck the chin, and draw the energy up out of the pelvic floor, through the navel, through the heart, and all the way up into the throat and the brow. And exhale, relax the root. And last time, inhale deep. And a little bit more, and lock it in. Feel it wicking up the spine, through the throat, to the brain and the brow, and all the way up to the crown, and let it come bursting forth out of the crown center and flowing back down into your life, into your body, and exhale. Good. Bring the hands up to 60 degrees with the elbows straight, the shoulders relaxed, the chin tucked in, eyes closed. And just begin a nice, long, deep breath all the way down into the pelvic floor, into the low belly, filling up the rib cage, filling up the lungs all the way up to the shoulders. And then on the exhale, let it all come out through the nose, controlled breath, using the power of the navel. And continue. Keeping your arms nice and straight, just bend forward slightly at the waist. So it's almost like you're reaching forward and up, reaching for spirit, calling spirit in. Begin to imagine a spark at the heart center. And using the power of your ability to draw in prana, life force energy, through the breath, begin to stoke that spark until it leaps into a flame. And let that flame be there at the heart center as you keep the arms straight, shoulders relaxed, breathing long and deep. Hold this posture, call on the spirit of Mother Earth with your own body. Feel that flame bright and powerful at the intersection of the line between nipple to nipple, right at the heart center. Grow your arc line there. Clear it out. Feel it becoming clearer and stronger and brighter. Any breaks or holes in the arc line are being repaired. Call on Mother Earth to repair it. Last minute, breathe deep. the posture, inhale deeply and project out your prayer for healing on earth, for peace on earth, for our sense of connection, interdependence with this beautiful planet that's our home, our brothers and sisters. Project your prayer. Keep the posture and exhale. Inhale deeply, reach a little bit farther. Feel in your heart the blessing of the Divine Mother. And exhale, hold the posture. Last time. Inhale deep, really reach. Feel the arc lines strong and clear. Project your prayer. And exhale, bring the hands back into prayer pose. Right at the heart center. Take some deep breaths here. Just feel your spirit having been called in. Good, and we'll come into moving the body with some cat-cow, warming up the spine before we come into this kriya for the arc line. So on hands and knees, really feel yourself grounded and solid onto the earth beneath you. And then as you inhale, let that inhale just naturally draw the chin up and the tailbone up and the belly just sinks lower to the floor, filling up with prana. And then as you exhale, scooping everything up and under, tuck the chin, tuck the tail, squeeze the navel up to the spine, reach through the back of the body, and continue at your own pace. Inhaling, chin up. Exhale, tuck the chin. Powerful breathing. Continue with the eyes closed, focusing through the brow point. Just doing that wakes up that arc line that runs from earlobe to earlobe. So become really aware of that arc line, and also if you're a woman, become aware of that line of energy between the breasts. Just tune yourself into that. Move the prana in the body. Inhale the chin up, inhale the tailbone up behind you, let the belly sink down to the earth, squeeze the root tight, lift through the chin, and then exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tail, squeeze the belly up to the spine, reach through the back of the body, reach, reach, reach. And inhale, come to neutral and tuck the toes under and lift yourself up into downward dog, stretch out the back of the body. Nice long deep breaths. Heels come towards the floor. Hips come up to the sky, and just breathe, stretch. So one thing about this arc line is it's connected to our power of the word, of our integrity of our words and our actions. One way to strengthen the arc line is to only speak the truth for 40 days. It's a practice. Really noticing your words and how much integrity they have before they even come out of your mouth. Breathe long and deep, stretch out the back of the body. There's a story about Gandhi, that a mother brought her child to Gandhi and said, "Tell him to stop eating sugar. He turns into a monster when he eats sugar." And Gandhi said, "Come back in 3 days." And so they came back in 3 days. And Gandhi told the child, "Stop eating sugar." And there was no argument, no nothing. The boy assented. He got it. And the mother asked, "Why didn't you say that 3 days ago?" And Gandhi said, "Because I had to stop eating sugar first." Integrity of words and actions. Nice deep inhale, lift up the hips, stretch the back of the body, let the head hang, squeeze the root tight, draw the energy down the spine to the brow, gaze through the brow, and exhale, come back down onto hands and knees. And come sitting in easy pose for the beginning of this arc line body kriya. I really like this kriya because it makes it really obvious that we're working on this secondary arc line that women have, even though this kriya is good for men and women. So you're just going to raise your arms parallel to each other and the four palms facing each other. Tuck the chin, really connect in with the straightness and strength, suppleness of your spine. The hands are right at the level of the heart, and take nice, deep, long breaths. And again, connecting in with that sensation of the arc line between earlobe to earlobe, up over the brow point, and between nipples. All of the mantras we're listening to today are about the power of word. What do we say to ourselves about ourselves? Connecting in with the power of that. The arc line is the halo around you that stretches from earlobe to earlobe. It guides and controls your aura. It was given as a shield, a protection. Your arc line should alert you. It produces your destiny. It is the strength of your arc line by which you live. The strength of your body, the strength of your actions, the strength of your projection all lie in your arc line body. The arc line tells you about circumstances distant to you in time and space, and thus is connected to your intuition. There may be an insistence about a message you're getting, which gives you the impression there's more to it if you just followed it. If your arc line is strong and your awareness of the arc line is strong, the messages you receive will be more complete. Your arc line can be silver white, bluish white, white, pink, or green. If your arc body is not strong, you will be afraid. If your arc body is weak, you can't respond to things. Your arc line can be both reflective or dull, which reflects your capacity. It is a thermometer of your total energy. Any breaks in the arc line show weakness or disease. Creative energy travels through your arc line. Calmness is seen in your arc line. You emit light which touches the boundary of other people's arc line and aura. This is what is called grace, the best facet of being human. And inhale, reach the fingertips away from the body. Feel the arc line strong. And as you exhale, bring the right palm facing you and the left palm's facing out. Curl the fingers of both hands right at the level of the heart. So there's a nice tension. You're pulling your fingers away from each other. Squeeze your root lock, pelvic floor, tailbones tight, and hold the posture, inhaling long and deep. Really feel those arc lines. See if you can connect in with any images, colors, or the strength or integrity of these lines of energy. If you notice any breaks or weakness in your arc lines, heal them with your breath, with your intention, with your I amness. For this last little bit, play with the positioning of your arms. Maybe you need to bring them down right in front of the breasts or up higher. What feels stronger for you? What feels clearer and brighter? Find your place. When you find it, keep your arms there. Keep the root engaged and breathe long and deep. Last 30 seconds. Gaze through the brow. Inhale deep, pull a little bit away from the fingers so you feel a nice pressure across the chest and the back. Squeeze the root tight. Bring the energy up the spine to the heart center, to this arc line. And exhale. Release the hands down. Take a few moments in stillness and just connect in with your arc lines. Inhale and exhale, and when you're ready, come with the legs straight out in front. The toes are pointed up to the sky, backs of the knees pressing into the earth, and you're going to lean as far forward as you can without touching the feet. Palms are facing each other. Tuck the chin and begin a breath of fire, powerfully pumping the navel center unless you're on your moon cycle, and then just do long deep breathing. Let yourself come further and further, closer to the legs as you breathe, and reach away from the body. Mantra of I am, to clear out any holes or breaks in your arc lines, any disbelief in yourself, any negative thoughts or words you use on yourself. Last minute, really give yourself to the practice. Inhale deep and stretch forward, reach to the fingers, feel the arc lines connected, clear, strong. And exhale, just let yourself come down and stretch, release in the low back, breathe, relax. And then coming down, rolling on the spine to release through the low back. We're going to come onto the back next, but first do a little rocking up and down. So we're going to come into a pretty energetic posture. Again, that really accentuates this quality of arc line here in the chest. So the arms are going to come right up here by the shoulders into fists. And you're going to lift your hips up off the floor, so the only thing that's on the floor is the heels and the elbows. So you'll really need to connect in with your core strength. Take care of your body. As much as you can, keep the root tight, squeezing tight, Mulband and breath of fire, just 1 minute. Lift the hips, lift the heart. Halfway there. If the hips won't come off the floor, that's okay. Just keep the heart lifting. Keep the posture. Inhale deep, lift across the chest, squeeze tight the root, and exhale, come down to the earth, and just let the earth cradle you as you rest for a few breaths. Go into a meditation here, lying down, relaxing, just noticing any colors, images. Into the chest again and rock side to side, releasing in the low back. Continuing your mantra of I am. I am. Stitching up the arc lines. And then tuck the chin and rock up and down on the spine. Distribute this core energy you just woke up through the spine and the nervous system. And then coming up into camel pose. We're actually going to start here in rock pose, sitting on the heels. And grab onto your heels just under your sit bones with your hands. And on the inhale, you're going to lift up and lift the hips forward. If that doesn't feel good, you can just bring your hands onto the low back. We're going to be alternating between this camel and rock pose. So take care of yourself. Only come up and just forward as far as feels comfortable. That's the inhale. And here's the exhale. Inhale, come up, open, lift the heart. And exhale, relax. Meditate for a moment in that exhale. Feel the arc lines strengthening. Not only strengthening, but releasing out anything that is not serving you. As women, we hold on to a man's energy in our arc line here. So as you move, if it feels right, if you have some energy to release, let that out on the inhale as you stretch forward. And then as the exhale, just relax and let it all go. You can go as slow as you need to. Take care of the body, but keep the mind present. Last few times. Good, and last time, come into your camel on the inhale, and exhale, come sitting into rock. And then you can bring the head onto the floor in child's pose and just relax here for a few moments. Taking in these happy words. What would it be like if you really believed them, if you made them true? Slithering out like a snake, so your whole belly's on the floor and the hands are in front of you, arms stretched out in front. So the full expression of this is you're going to inhale the hands and the arms and the feet and the upper legs off the floor on an inhale, and then exhale, relax down. Inhale up, exhale down. If only one part of your body wants to do that, the legs or the arms, that's okay. Take care of your body. This can be intense on the low back. Inhale up, exhale, rest. Inhale up, exhale, rest. Last 3 times. Really extend from the toes to the feet and the fingers. And on your last time, inhale deep, hold the posture, lift, 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 and exhale down, relax and rest. Turn the head to one side and just rest. Press back into child's pose for a few breaths. And then coming back up onto your heels. And then making your way all the way up to standing. Feet are going to be together, and the hands are right at the heart center, right in the center of the arc line. Right hand on top of left. Just really feel the nobility and strength and I amness of this posture. You'll be inhaling through the nose and then exhaling through rounded lips. Deep, slow breath. Let the mantra I am come in and out with the breath. Really take a stand in your life, who you are, and what you have to offer, without any excuses or reasons why you can't. Feel your I amness fill the space around your body and fill up this whole room. inhale through the nose and hold the breath in. Lift the rib cage, lift the heart, squeeze the root, press your hands into your heart center. And exhale. Relax and make your way back down onto the floor in rock pose for one final posture. So you're going to come up onto the knees and bring the right foot out in front, and then let the body just bend forward over that right leg, breathing long and deep. Trying to keep the left leg perpendicular to the floor, coming straight up. Good. Stretch out that right leg. Nice deep breaths. See if you can let your leg and your hip relax more and more so the torso can come towards the thigh. A few more deep breaths here. Release the holding. And then inhale your way back up and bring that right leg in, and the left leg comes out. Bend forward over the left leg. Let yourself stretch and release. Back up, come up onto the knees, come back into this posture for a moment, hands on the heart center, feeling your I amness, your integrity, your power of word, projection, prayer, your wholeness. Inhale deep, lift the heart, and exhale, come down, and come down onto your back for Shavasana. A nice deep relaxation. Let this mantra absorb into your cells. Cover yourself up if you like. Let your arc lines continue to heal, stitch together. start moving, and the fingers start moving. And start to rotate the ankles and the wrists. And inhale the hands up high over the head, point the toes, stretch the whole body. And exhale, curl up into a ball and rock side to side on the low back. Soles of the feet together, palms of the hands, rubbing, waking up. And with an inhale, stretch the legs back down onto the floor. We're going to come into this Grace of God meditation. So, as a woman, we can practice this twice a day, just meditating on this mantra, I am grace of God. If you're a man, then you meditate with, I am in the grace of God. So you'll just inhale deeply, and with the breath held in, silently vibrate this mantra, I am grace of God, I am grace of God, I am grace of God, as many times as you can with the breath held in, and then you exhale out, and with the breath held out, meditate on I am grace of God, I am grace of God, I am grace of God, as many times as you can, and then inhale again, and continue, and if you're a man, it's I am in the grace of God. Bhajan gave us this meditation, which is one of the most powerful affirmations a woman can do. The fact is, woman is the grace of God. Woman is Shakti. The problem is she doesn't know it. This meditation is designed to evoke and manifest the inner grace, strength, and radiance of each woman. It helps her to tune in directly with the Adi Shakti, the primal power within her own being. Finish with one more exhale and chanting the mantra as many times as you can with the breath held out. And when you're ready with the eyes still closed, just slowly and gently make your way back up to sitting. Right hand is in Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger pressed together. The left hand is up as though you're taking an oath. And we're going to go through each of the fingers, starting with the pinky finger, the Mercury finger. So you'll just either silently or whispered out loud chant, I am grace of God. 4 or 5 times, really feeling into this truth of this as you connect with your ability to communicate. It's the power of Mercury. And when you're ready, moving into the ring finger, the sun finger, your connection to vitality and health, radiance and beauty. Tense that ring finger a little bit and chant. And when you're ready, moving to tense the middle finger, Saturn, patience, devotion, index finger, Jupiter, wisdom, expansion. And finishing with the thumb, the positive ego, our ability to be grounded in this earth. Inhale and exhale, and bring the hand down and relax. I'm going to come into this beautiful arc line meditation, and it starts with a little word exercise connecting with the power of the word. So, just with the eyes closed and sitting in a nice comfortable posture, tune into your arc line. If you're a woman, to the arc line between the breasts. If you're a man, the one above the brow. And take a deep breath and imagine the worst word that you've ever been called. And notice what that does to your arc line, to your whole aura, to your whole energy field. And exhale. And now take a deep breath and imagine the most beautiful word that anybody's ever called you, or just imagine the word queen. Feel the effect in your arc line. And just do this a couple more times with your own examples of a negative word and a positive word, and just notice the effect it has on you. Start this meditation. So your hands are going to come into fists with the index finger and the middle finger extended. The thumb is holding down the rest of the fingers. Elbows are just tucked by the sides. And you're going to start touching the fingertips right in front of the heart center at the arc line point, and then coming back out wider than the shoulder, and then back in and out and in. And each time the fingertips come together, we're going to chant Hara, activating the navel point, really feeling the tongue on the roof of the mouth. The eyes will just stay closed, focused on the tip of the nose. And we'll start and move all together. So bringing the hands in. Hud, 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 Hud. About an inch thick, strong, unbroken line of energy. This is your protective shield. Your personal integrity. You walk what you talk. You are prayerful and powerful. You can focus and concentrate. You naturally command the respect of others. You are constant and consistent in thought, word, and deed. Last 4 times. And inhale, bring your right arm straight up into the sky as though you're plugging your fingers into the universe. Left arm is in front of the heart center, parallel to the ground. And with your mind's eye, continue the movement. And just feel it going on even though you're not actually moving. Concentrate. See it continuing to work. And inhale. Reach up to the sky, plug into the sky. And exhale. Bring the hands right in front of the shoulders, index fingers pointing still up into the sky. We'll end with the Adi Shakti mantra. Calling upon the divine feminine to come into our lives, to heal us, to empower us. Really chant with your navel. Listen to yourself as you chant. Project the words. If you know them, if you don't, just make it up as you go along and tune into the group energy. We'll chant it 3 times. center of a creative energy and channel it back down into your body, into your life, into your heart, to your arc line, and exhale. Bring the palms in front of the heart center. We'll end and seal this practice with 3 long sat-nams, connecting in with your truth, your integrity, your wholeness. Inhale. Lock it in, squeeze the root, press the palms, tuck the chin, reach through the crown, feel your I am. And exhaling, bowing forward, Satnam.